Hello and welcome to the second instalment of the Sub.TV Sports News Show. I'm Lindsay Hooper. It's week 2 of the 2008-2009 University Sporting Calendar and the long road to the championships are well underway. In this week's episode we'll be catching up with Anna Campbell, who was reporting on the Student Wakeboard Nationals held in Sheffield during the summer. And after the rugby champs got off to a flying start last week, we'll be taking a look at the rest of the sporting championships as they kicked off. Don't forget that you can see how all of your university sports teams got on this week by keeping an eye on the results feed across the bottom of the screen. However, it's really important that you get your results into fixtures live as soon as possible on the Wednesdays via text or by logging on to their website. Without the results, the feeds won't work, so get texting straight after your match. So this week saw the start of fixtures for all of the league-based sports in the university championships: hockey, tennis, football, lacrosse, the list goes on, playing their first fixtures of the season this week. Let's run through the teams trying to defend their championship titles in the most participated university sports leagues and who's looking to go that bit further to make up for last year's disappointment. In the women's basketball, UWIC will be defending their title after beating Northumbria in the final last year. The game was pretty close, but UWIC took the win with a convincing 90 points to 79 on the day. It was even closer in the men's championship when London South Bank University beat Worcester University by only 6 points in their final after both teams only just made it through to their semi-finals against Brunel and Leeds Met. The basketball championship certainly will be one to watch this year. Keeping with the balls in hand theme, last year's netball battle was a fierce contest all year, but Team Bath managed to come out on top, building a lead of 20 points by the end of the game against the sporting might of Loughborough University. But will they be able to hold off the competition for another year, or will Loughborough, Northumbria, Brunel, Bristol or Leeds Met, who all got close last year, be able to dig deep and take the championship home with them? And amazingly, in the hockey championships last year, Loughborough dominated both the men's and women's. The women's team managed to hold off Team Durham in the final by just 1 goal to finish their game 3 goals to 2. In the men's final against Team Bath, Loughborough dominated the score chart as they built up a lead of 7 points and only conceded 1 goal, throughout the whole game. Congratulations to Loughborough for this double victory, but surely this will only encourage other universities to take the double away from them this year. Another exciting championship to watch. We heard last week how the rugby champs got off to a flying start since their finale at Twickenham, which saw UWE Hartpury crowned championship winners in the men's and UWIC being crowned champs in the women's. Well, it seems that both universities were pretty damn good at football as well. In the men's, UWE Hartpury beat their close rivals Team Bath by 2 goals to 1, and in the women's, UWIC managed to clinch a 1-0 victory over Northumbria University. Surely UWE Hartpury and UWIC can't take the rugby and football champs for another year running, can they? Maybe Leeds Met Carnegie could come back from their semi-final last year against UWIC to take the championship this year, and with the Hartpury men's rugby team consisting of many new players, there could be football and rugby championships set to be pivotal battles for this year, so make sure you keep tuning in to see how UWIC and UWE Hartpury are getting on. We'll be taking a look at how all of these championships are squaring up next week after they've been played. The first couple of weeks of fixtures and the first few points will be on the board. Now it's time to see what happened at the Student Wakeboard Nationals during the summer, with these highlights from our extreme sports correspondent Anna Campbell, who was lakeside all week at the event.
One location, hundreds of students, and a full week of competitions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Student Wakeboard Nationals 2008.
In mid-June, Sheffield Cable Ski was home to hundreds of student wakeboarders from across UK. They were all there for the same reason, the Student Wakeboarding Nationals 2008. After the qualifiers, only the top riders remained, giving the crowd an awe-inspiring spectacle on the lake. Matt Price of Loughborough University managed to take first place in both the cable and boat champs, leaving a much-admired Johnny Kahn in second place. It was also a double win in the women's, with Sam Filzel from Edinburgh University taking the championship title in both disciplines.
This is Anna Campbell, and we've now come to the end of the Student Wakeboard National 2008, and it has been amazing. We have had a really good day here. The weather's been great. We've seen some amazing tricks, from tantrums to whirly birds to all sorts of things being pulled today, never seen before. And I think it's about time I sign off and go and grab myself a Pids.
No wonder that one guy had his arm in a sling. Looked like dangerous stuff. Thanks for that, Anna, and congratulations to all of the riders who competed. We'll have more extreme sports coverage from Anna later on in the year. That's it for this week. Don't forget you can also view this show and more highlights from the Wakeboarding Nationals online at subtvsports.com, along with video highlights from other sports, our other content partners, the British University Snow Sports Council, I Love Tour, the Student Kitesurfing Association and the Student Breakaway Rally. To get your team broadcast over the Sub.TV screens, upload your own sports team footage to the site. The best, the worst, the funniest and the downright brilliant clips will be broadcast in your student union bars. Next week we'll be checking the status of this year's championship leagues after the first couple of weeks of fixtures have been played out, and we'll see who's started strong and who needs to pick up the pace over the coming months to make it to the knockout stages. See you next week.